How's everybody doing out there? Happy Saturday. The rain is over and gone, they say. Hold on, I gotta get the sunglasses in for the picture here. See, it don't matter to me just where you come from, but I'm happy that we call Florida our home. And I'm out of my mind just knowing that you're mine, 'cause you're my sweet Florida sunshine. Like everybody else, we've had our shares of trouble. Everybody else, we've had our shares of pain. But like a ball of twine, it's easy to unwind with my sweet Florida sunshine. I got Florida sunshine no matter where I go. Up in New York City or Boise, Idaho. I've been all around this country when the weather wasn't being so kind. You were sitting by my side and I felt sunshine the whole time, baby. I sang. We got walking tree in the house. Good to see you, Mike. Well, little Miss Sandy Shoes, you amaze me. Little Miss Sandy Shoes, you're the one. I know 9 times out of 9, I know each and every time you're my sweet Florida sunshine. Well, we went out west, we climbed some Rocky Mountains, baby. We came on back and we surfed them waves of grain. Seek they a warmer climb, I went south to Carolina and I had sweet Florida sunshine. I got Florida sunshine no matter where I go. Up in New York City, way up in Buffalo, and all around this country. When the weather wasn't being so kind, you were sitting by my side, and I felt sunshine the whole time, baby. I sang. Hey, thank y'all very much. Why don't y'all give it up for Live Bait one more time? I'll tell you what, my friends Will and all them over there, they kick some serious ass up there. I want to thank my sound guys over here for making me sound good, Mr. Keith and Mr. John O'Connor. Without them, we'd be nothing here today. What should I play first? Let's try this one. Big alligators are dangerous. Big alligator snatch you up. You know the big alligator once you gets a hold. Big alligator puts you down in a hole. Well, I was raised in the swamp by my old grandpa. We ate turtle meat and a fish called gar. Grandpa warned me about the panther, snakes, and bears. Most of all, he said you gotta beware. Big alligators are dangerous. Big alligator man could eat both us. You know the big alligator once he gets a hold. Big alligator man, he gonna roll. Days got long, the summers got hot. My grandpa took me on my first gator hunt. Pushed through the sawgrass and willow sloughs. Big yellow dog in a beat-up canoe. Dog went to sniff and said there's something in the air. My grandpa said there must be gators over there. You better get your rope and get my knife. Remember what I told you your whole damn life, boy? Big alligators are dangerous. Big alligator make it both up. Big alligator once it gets old. Big alligator man, he gonna roll. It wasn't so long, about the age of 12, I was hunting alligator all by myself. But my dog didn't know what my grandpa said. He jumped in the water by the gator's head. The hop at the Okeechobee didn't even pause. My dog disappeared in the gator's jaws. I can hear my grandpa say, big alligators are dangerous. Big alligator man snatch you right up. Big alligator once it gets a hold. Big alligator man, he gon' roll. And I think about my life and think about my days. One day the gator done swallowed my dog. Scars and pains, yes, they filled my life. I learned to live and I learned to survive with big alligators who's dangerous. Big alligator amphibious. Big alligator mysterious. But we can live together and both live prosperous. This old Seminole Indian song there. The unconquered nation, the only Native Americans that never signed a treaty with the white folks and kicked their asses over 3 wars. Yeah, good old Seminole tribe out there, Miccosukee. We'll do the Fort Pierce song in a minute. Let's do a song about Florida women. We got any Florida women out there in the world today? We know the best women in the world are from Florida. I've been all around the world now. I've been on 3 continents. I've been in about, 40 states, somewhere around there. And I'll tell you right now, Florida has the best women on the planet. But we are also worldwide known for having the worst men on the planet. You go over to China and ask them about Florida, man. They'll know we're crazy sons of guns. I think the Florida women's keeping our state afloat. But this one, the Beach Boys had a song back in the day called I Wish They Could All Be California Girls. But I don't need no girl in my life. I need a good woman. Them California guys might want a girl, but I need a good woman. This one's called I Wish They Could All Be Florida Women. Well, I ain't never been one to go beat around no bush, but I'm also a soft-spoken type. And I don't ever want to go and bitch and complain, but yes, I do have a big old gripe. I heard too many tunes about them girls in New York City, them ladies out in California. But any man who thinks the prettiest girls are out in Texas ain't never been to Fort Pierce Beach on a Saturday. I've heard some old song about them peaches up in Georgia, and believe me, I ain't putting my neighbor down. But I doubt that old man who wrote them songs about them peaches ever saw the grapefruits at Fort Pierce Beach running around. Cause them old Florida gals, I know they'll damn sure fill their Levi's as well as any woman I've seen out west. From Syracuse to old St. Louis all the way out Pacific Ocean blue, I like them Florida women the best. They say if it grows together, it goes together. And I heard some damn song about some Philadelphia Philly, and that Mississippi Queen song caught my ear. And the Texas fellers sing about their San Antonio roses. Tonight I'm singing about the women right here. I've heard too many tunes about them girls in New York City, them ladies out in California. morning. But any man who thinks the prettiest girls are out in Texas ain't never been to Stewart Beach on a Saturday. And any man who thinks the prettiest girls up in Chicago ain't never been to Fort Pierce Beach on a Saturday. Ain't never been to Atlantic Beach on a Saturday. Goes out to my firewater friends out there. How you guys doing, Jeff? Everybody good? I almost didn't recognize you, man. It's been so long. Your beard's... Firewater Tenderbombs. You guys get to see them last night? Oh my God, best band in the world, right? Uproot too, man. I love them all. Yeah, that's it. What a good lineup. Thank y'all for coming out and supporting this now. It's people like you that'll hopefully keep, events like this, keep them going and giving sound guys a little bit of work. And Miss Patricia, is that PBR still in the car? There's a warm PBR rolling around in my car for about a week. It's time for that. I don't care. I mean, I'm not begging for beers. No, we got one in the car. I'll drink whatever, but I don't want to take your supply. I'll tell you what, that road about rattled the teeth right out of my gums coming on in here. I was coming in quick. What song should I play? Anybody have any? We'll do the Fort Pierce song. Anybody from Fort Pierce in the house? Thank you so much. Yeah, when are you gonna sit in with me on Amos Moses Woods Cajun? I like your shirt over here, Rob. That's vintage. We'll do that one too, then. We do more originals here. This one's called, well, originally it was called I Love Living in Fort Pierce. I wrote this song when Fort Pierce got voted the worst city in all of Florida to live in, according to this internet article. And I said, well, I love living here, so I wrote a song called I Love Living in Fort Pierce. I played it about 3 or 4 years now, and I want to tell you we are off the list now, folks. I've been keeping up with it. You guys are welcome. I tell you what, our teen pregnancies are down, AIDS rates all-time low, street lights on Avenue D, a cider joint in town. We got it going down right now. We even got a farm to grass festival. Moving on up, but anyway, I've been playing this song for a few years, and the mayor actually came out and listened to this song, and the mayor of Fort Pierce, and she's a sweet woman, and she said we're going to officially make this the Fort Pierce national anthem. And I'd like to think the little kids in the classroom about 200 years from now will be singing this before they're schooling. But this is the Fort Pierce national anthem. I'm asking everybody to please rise now to respect and take your shirts off for Fort Pierce, Florida, is what we're asking. Well, I like reefer and I like more beers, but I love living up in Fort Pierce. The sound of the water's always in my ears, where I think I spend the rest of my years. Swam that channel when I was a kid, just like my pa before me did. I fish every dock I'm not supposed to fish. Used to backflip off of the Little Jim Bridge. Where I learned my swimming's where I learned about Jesus, where I learned about women, Fort Pierce beaches. Hey, y'all could keep running, but I'm staying right here, 'cause I love living up in Fort Pierce. It's after work and I'm a-hitting that town, getting drive-through drinks at the Jetty Lounge. But now I'm gonna shut that old bourgeois down, having a run to go when the last call sounds. Well, the tide's coming in, I'm heading to the inlet. My ride's in the truck, I'm gonna catch the whole limit. Catch so many fish, I put the sharks to tears. That's why I love living up in Fort Pierce. And I like living in her sunshine. I got a good woman here, I'm happy she's mine. I like my reefer and I'd like more beers, and I love living up in Fort Pierce. Well, I'm sitting here thinking as that old sun sets, them rich folks ain't effed up off Fort Pierce yet. They gonna do it good, Lord only knows, paying all that I love, putting in their condos. But right now I'm just sitting, the ocean breeze. The band just started over at Archie's, and every good band plays a Gary Stewart song here. That's why I love living up in Fort Pierce. is hard. Good Lord knows life is short. When I'm away from her, I feel all out of sort. So I just rolled up a hog leg and I just bought a quart. Let's pour one if you're from the fort. You know our people are friendly, our women's are pretty. From Alphabet City all the way to North Jetty. Hey, I'll put her down, you see this boy get fierce. Cause I love living up in Fort Pierce. Yeah, I like beer cider, I like sailfish beers. And I love living up in Fort Pierce. I like walking tree beers too, for the record. Thank you. That's the Fort Pierce National Anthem. I saw a couple of y'all take your shirts off, and I appreciate that. Whenever you want. I don't know what you're doing. You want me to do one while you're getting set up, or you can just set up and I'll keep playing? We got an artist at large. I'm privileged to actually get one to actually get to play with me. We got a few different people running around from different bands playing. Mr. Berto said he might join me on one. You don't know who Berto is? He has one of the best bands up in Orlando, and just one of the greatest people you meet. I want to play. Should we take you down to Port St. Lucie? Nobody ever wants to go down to Port St. Lucie. You want to get lost there? Yeah, people do get lost there. I could get y'all lost there, but I think we'll skip that one today. We're doing called the East Florida Blues. This song's about how the state population of Florida has increased 11% in the past 8 years. And they projected to double in 50. So Ponce de Leon came here 500 years ago and we got pretty crowded, and they say it's going to double in 50, and that's what this song's about. I've been working on these East Florida blues. Got them in the sand of my St. Lucie County shoes. And everyone is coming here and staying here too. Then you know what I mean about these East Florida blues. Well, first it was the Timucua, the Creeks, and the Seminole. Long came them Spaniards that took their bloody tolls. And then this place got crackerfied by changing history. And along came the boom that brought that tourist industry. I've been working on these East Florida blues. Got them in the sand of my Okeechobee County shoes. And everyone is coming here and staying here too. Then you know what I mean about these East Florida blues. Yeah, they say, well, if you're gonna come here, then you got to learn the terms. We ain't all that stupid and we ain't eat up with worms. If things were so damn rosy in y'all northern factories, I think old cold New England is where you ought to be. I've been... Is that me? And I've been working on these East Florida blues. Got them in the sand of my Okeechobee County shoes. And everyone's coming here and staying here too. Then you know what I mean about these East Florida blues. They say that when you are in Rome, you best do like them Romans. Same goes here in Florida for every man and woman. If you don't like our seafood and this crazy cracker song, take your ass back up to Jersey where you belong. Been working on these East Florida blues. Got them in the sand of my Martin County shoes. And everyone is coming here and staying here too. And you know what I mean about these East Florida blues? They come down here in droves, you know, and they bring that cold weather. They tell us Florida folks and everything is better. Up there things are so much nicer, but somehow I doubt it. Them roads headed north are always less crowded. I've been working on these East Florida blues. Got them in the sand of my St. Lucie County shoes. And everyone is coming here and staying here too. And you know what I mean about these East Florida blues flowing. Something like that, East Florida blues. Welcome, Bear, to the main stage. Let's see what's the main stage. Let's do an old reefer smoking song. I don't know if you guys do that sort of thing at the festivals these days. Don't get too excited, folks. This one's called Don't Legalize It. It's gonna be rough. I don't know. This one's called Don't Legalize It. Make it mandatory. Well, life gets better as your eyes get redder, no doubt, no doubt. The more you get to burning, the less you'll be concerning, no doubt. You quit your weeping, wowing if you get some smoke blowing, no doubt. Your mental burdens be free once you smoke a little weed, no doubt. Yeah, my songs will sound sweeter if you smoked a little reefer, for sure, for sure. That food will taste so fine, you burn a little pine, for sure. Our work will be a breeze once we burn a lot of trees before. And better songs will get written after a bone's hitting before. So don't you legalize it. Let's make it mandatory. The world will be such a better place for you. That's a true story. It's hard enough, people just trying to get by. Come on, everybody, let's give it a try. Don't legalize it. Let's make it mandatory. Make it mandatory, baritone. We'll all get along after smoking one big bong, no doubt. No doubt. It's hard to get mean when you're hitting that green, no doubt. And if we smoke a little more, we won't want to fight your wars, no doubt. Because it's hard to get mean when you're hitting that green, no doubt. So don't you legalize it. Let's make it mandatory. The world would be such a better place for you. Yeah, that's a true story. It's hard enough, people just trying to get by. Come on, everybody, let's go get high. Don't legalize it. Let's make it mandatory. Let's make it mandatory. Good job, Baritone. I forgot the lyrics on that one. I'll tell you what, maybe I smoked a little too much. I think it was that guitar solo. I'm not used to doing a guitar. I was like, what is the next one? Hi, how you doing? Oh, good to see you. How you doing, Ashley? Let's do a song for all my Florida cracker friends. I don't know if you know out this way, Adams Ranch and some of these ranches out this way, they got a bunch of old cowboys, crackers, they call them. It's not a derogatory term. Technically, they say Florida had the first cowboys on the planet. They say when Ponce de Leon came over on their second voyage, he brought his oranges and he brought his pigs and he brought his cattle. And I guess a hurricane knocked down Ponce's fence because them cows got loose and flourished for a couple hundred years until the white folks came and they wanted to eat some cows. And they went into the brush on their horseback with their whips and made a bunch of noise and scared them out with their whips, and people called them crackers. Tell you a little more about the Florida cracker. Well, me and Baritone will pick one out for you. We drink beer and our women chew tobacco. We ain't nothing but a bunch of Florida crackers. If you go to Okeechobee, see girl, you want to date her, you better learn how to do the alligator. Well, the likes of Hatchie Fox, she looks so fine. She cuts it up with that boar hog grind. We drink beer and our women chew tobacco. We ain't nothing but a bunch of Florida crackers. Well, I grew up in Florida, in the middle of the state, in Okeechobee County. I'm proud it was my fate. And people here are friendly, they proudly say hello. And it's always been that way, we call it the cracker code. We crackers are dependable, words are tried and true. And if we promise something, that's just what we gon' do. And if you lent us money, we give more than we owe. We can handle business and we call it the cracker code. Cracker code. We had to get along, cracker code. We know what's right from wrong if we need a hand. Our hands are never slow, and we all live and die by the cracker code. Live and die, cracker code. Floods and droughts and hurricanes and the damage that is wrought. We crackers will lend our hands without a second thought. We help our friends and family and folks we don't even know. And it's always been that way, we call it the cracker code. Cracker code, we don't have to get along. Cracker code, we know what's right from wrong if you need a hand. Our hands are never slowed, we all live and die by the cracker code. Well, I grew up in Florida, yes, in the middle of the state. In Okeechobee County, yes, I'm glad it was my fate. And people there are friendly, they always say hello. And it's always been that way, we call it the cracker code. Good job, Bertha. Woo! I have no idea what time I'm playing tonight or what, so somebody gives me a heads up when I got a couple more. Anybody got whiskey out there? Whiskey in the jar. A little slower beer. Two, that sounds right. Oh, I got 10 minutes more. Yeah. Thank you for sitting in with me, Berto. You playing later tonight? I'm sure you're playing all night long. I'll tell you what, tonight's gonna be the best night of y'all's life, I think. I'll tell you what. I know I need to do I'm Florida for one, so let's do a quick one in the key of D. Talking about Okeechobee and last one. I left my home in the Everglades, down on the Okeechobee Ocean. My mind was full of wanderlust, my head full of salmon ocean. Well, I got me a job on an old shrimp boat, took me out to sea. Where the shrimp was pink and the shorted stink to an old beat picker like me. Well, I wanna go home where the wildcats roam, sugar cane growing tall. Gotta get back when the land is black and the little guys say you all. Well, down on the Okeechobee Ocean, down on the Okeechobee Ocean, down on the Okeechobee Ocean. On the Okeechobee. Walking Tree beer in the house. I'll tell you what happened. So I worked my way past Chesapeake Bay to a town called Caribou, Maine. Froze my toes and my nose got cold and everyone said it was spring. So I got my grip, don't take me trip just as fast as I can file. If this is spring, the sun shines rain, I'm gone in a little while. Hell, I wanna go home where the wildcats roam, sugar cane growing tall. Gotta get back where the land is black and the little guys say you all down on the Okeechobee Ocean, down on the Okeechobee Ocean, down on the Okeechobee Ocean. Down on the Okeechobee. Oh, sure. I'm squeezing two more songs. We're doing on Florida for one day. We'll do I don't want to do it in the same key as the last one because it's a lot like that last one. We're going to do it anyway. The Okeechobee Love Song, I think you played this one. Half step down, so D sharp. D sharp. Is that okay? This one's called the Okeechobee Love Song. If anybody's ever been out to Okeechobee, you know we like a big girl to go by the big lake out there. I need me a real big woman to shade me during that summertime, I'll tell you. This is called the Okeechobee Love Song. The only song I wrote that has a moral to it. Some of you gentlemen might be able to learn something from this one. It goes like this. Well, the first girl I loved was kind of short and fat. It might sound funny, but I like her like that. Yeah, I like her like that. I love her just like that. It may sound funny, but honey, I like her like that. You know the next girl I loved was big and tall. Her head was in the bed, but her feet was in the hall. Man, I loved her like that. I loved her just like that. There was footprints on my ceiling, showed that I'm feeling, yeah, I liked her like that. Come on, Beto. You know the woman I married missed 2 front teeth. Well, she's so damn sweet, you know what's underneath. And I love her like that. I love her just like that. It may sound gummy, but honey, I like her like that. That's right. And I'll tell you the more. You know the moral of the story, if there's one. You want to have a good life, you want to have fun. Find yourself a real good woman, never be alone. They say beauty's skin deep, but that mean will cut you clean at the bone. Also, the first girl I love is kind of short and fat. You know it might sound funny, but I love her like that. Yeah, I love her like that. That I love her just like that. It may sound funny, but honey, I like her like that. See that moral one more time, pick it up. You know the moral of the story, if there's one. You want to have a good life, you want to have fun. You better find yourself a real good woman, never be alone. They tell me beauty's skin deep, but mean will cut you clean to the bone. They tell me beauty's skin deep, but mean will cut you clean to the bone. Okeechobee love song. This is my last one. I'll make it quick because I don't want to cut into anybody else's time. God bless you guys, and thank you for listening to me. And thank you, Walking Tree, for that good beer that they just brought me up on stage. Go and support Walking Tree. Support all these sponsors here. Look at that beautiful mug on this stage up here. I'll tell you what. Go and get a selfie with that big head. Al, what are you doing with that when it's done? What are you doing with that when it's done? You taking it for the next gig? Okay. Are you putting it up in the garage or? I always wonder, you ever seen the lawyer billboards, but they always have the extended foreheads that come off the thing? It's like your head isn't big enough on the billboard. We're gonna have. I always wanted to knock all the foreheads off and make a fence out of them, so it's just a bunch of foreheads on the ground, a bunch of the lawyers buried in the ground. Look at all these birds up here. This is my last song. I'm sorry. I hope I don't cut in this next man's time. I'm not even sure he's playing next, but I just hauling by the seat of my butt today, running around. This one's called "I'm Florida," just in the key D. Waltz. I never got the place, so y'all pretty this one. Well, I guess I'm a little bit of everything. I seen so many flags unfurled. Well, someone please remember. They come and see us from all over the world. And I'm the Spanish moss hanging from the live oak tree. I'm what's left of the panther and the old manatee. And I'm an eagle in flight and I'm the ocean's roar. I'm Florida, need I say more? I'm Florida, need I say more? I'm the ghost of the Spaniard at the fountain of youth. And old Augustine by the sea. Down around Brighton, I'm a Seminole Indian who somehow through it all still walks free. I'm the sunburnt face on that old Key West conch. I'm watching hurricanes from on Duval Street. And I'm a tarpon jumping out in old Chuckalusky, where the Gulf and the Everglades meet. And I'm the coat of gray my great-great-grandfather wore. In the fields of Ulusty they fought. And I'm the roaring of the coming sun's mills at Lucie, as vanished as the cypress they sought. And I'm Apalachicola oysters, and I'm Crystal Springs. I'm a highwayman painter, and God bless Will McLean. And I'm Forest Green, well I'm Golden Shore. And I'm Florida, need I say more? I'm Florida, need I say more? And whether I'm an Arcadian cracker cowboy riding fence on that Lex Brothers herd, or I'm paddling down that Mayaca where the gator's still left undisturbed. I know Coral's still alive way out in Hicks Brothers Bay, the secret place only Bobby and I know. And I'm the citrus getting ripe in the sunshine in Ben Hill Griffin's frost-proof grove. Spirito. Last verse goes like this. Hope you have a good rest of your days. Well, our waters were once clear as y'all's swimming pools, although fewer were there used to be. And no, it can never be just like yesterday, but we can still catch a fish safe to eat. You better hurry. Take a look around you, y'all. I'm sure you'll agree. Florida's still the best of the land of the free, and all of the good lies right here at my door. I'm Florida, need I say more? I'm Florida, need I say more? Last one. And I'm a Spaniard, and I'm a Frenchman, I'm English, and I'm an Indian, and I'm forced, and I'm swamplands, opportunities for all man. I'm proud as can be, man, I'm Lord. I'm Florida, need I say more? I'm Florida, need I say more? Y'all have a good rest of your day. Give it up for Baritone one more time for jamming with me. I love this guy so much. Firewater Tent Revival, one of my best. I love that band so much. Uproot, Hootin' Any Grass is Dead. There's so many good bands. Free Range Strange. We love you all. Come on, thank you for being out here. Thank you for having me.